What if the rules of the road were about to be completely rewritten by 7 unstoppable new machines? This isn't a glimpse of the distant future. This is 2026. The battle for SUV dominance is heating up, and the vehicles arriving aren't just incremental updates, they are seismic shifts on wheels. From hybrid tech that defies physics to electric power that humiliates supercars, the landscape is changing overnight. And if you think you know what's coming, you are in for a shock. For our first revelation, we look at a trusted name entering a new era. The Honda CR-V has long been the definition of sensible family transport. But for 2026, it's getting a brain and a brawn upgrade. The star of the show is a sophisticated 2-motor hybrid system, pairing electric immediacy with a refined Atkinson cycle engine. The result? A projected 20% leap in efficiency, turning this practical favorite into a silent, slick operator. But here's the global puzzle: while this model is ready to roll in some markets, its arrival in key regions like Australia hangs in the balance, dependent on production line integrations halfway across the world. It's a reminder that in today's auto industry, innovation can be a game of geographical chess. Next, we shift from sensible to utterly indestructible. Meet the 2026 Toyota Fortuner. This isn't built for grocery runs, it's engineered for conquest. Its presence is immediate: a commanding grille, piercing LED signatures, and a stance that seems to dig into the earth. The two-tone exterior, like deep forest green over black, whispers luxury, but its body language screams capability. Inside, a sweeping digital cockpit replaces old-world dials, wrapped in leather with contrasting stitching. But the real story is under the steel. A potent 2.8-liter turbodiesel is now augmented by a 48-volt mild hybrid system. This isn't just for green points, it delivers cleaner torque off the line and a crucial 10% fuel saving, making this beast surprisingly economical. With terrain modes for every hellscape and an electronic diff lock, the Fortuner doesn't just handle the road, it dismisses it. Now, prepare to have every assumption shattered. This is not merely an SUV. Consider it a declaration of war, packaged in sheet metal. Introducing the 2026 Changan CS75 Plus. Under its sculpted hood lies an engineering marvel they call the Hyperdrive hybrid system. The numbers are not just impressive, they are violently so: 550 horsepower and 700 Nm of torque. Let's translate that. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in a blink, 3.5 seconds. That's a time that makes European sports cars glance nervously in the rearview. This is hybrid technology weaponized for pure, unadulterated thrust. Inside, you're not in a cabin, you're in a command nexus. A massive, rotating center screen is the focal point, surrounded by sustainable luxury materials. The Changan doesn't ask for a place at the table, it flips the table over. But the electric realm is answering with equal ferocity. Behold the 2026 BYD Atto 3. This machine is built on a foundation of pure electrical genius, the next-generation blade battery and a skateboard chassis designed for agility. It matches that staggering 550 horsepower figure, proving that electric motors can deliver earth-moving torque instantly. That same 3.5-second sprint to 60 is achieved in near silence, a surreal experience. And fear of a dead battery? Erased. We're looking at a potential 700 kilometers of range from a single charge. The true magic is in replenishment. A half-hour DC charge session, roughly the time for a coffee stop, can restore hundreds of kilometers of freedom. This is the end of range anxiety as we know it. For those seeking smart, everyday evolution, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross has undergone a masterful transformation. It takes the DNA of practicality and injects it with a serum of style and intelligence. The exterior is sharper, more confident, with aerodynamic lines that actually mean business. Inside, it feels a generation ahead: a floating infotainment screen, ambient lighting, and an AI assistant that learns your routines. Its hybrid powertrain is now more responsive, delivering over 200 total system horsepower while sipping fuel. It's wrapped in the latest, most comprehensive suite of Toyota safety tech, making it arguably one of the smartest, safest spaces on four wheels. This is the crossover reimagined as a thoughtful companion. Yet, for sheer hybrid dominance, look no further than the 2026 BYD Song Plus. This SUV is a masterpiece of balanced power. Its super hybrid system is a mechanical symphony, blending a turbocharged engine with dual electric motors to produce over 430 horsepower. The result is explosive, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, with the serene, instant response of electric drive. The true engineering triumph, however, is its range. BYD claims a combined distance of over 1,200 kilometers on one tank and a full charge. That's a week, or even a month, of driving for most people without ever visiting a fuel station or charger. It is the ultimate answer to the "why not both" question of performance and efficiency. Finally, we arrive at the apex predator. The 2026 Maserati Levante GT Superveloce exists not to compete, but to obliterate. The performance statistics read like science fiction, 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.1 seconds. Let that number resonate. It is, by any measure, one of the fastest production SUVs ever conceived. Its top speed is a vapor trail 355 km per hour. Every component, from the adaptive suspension that reads the road 1,000 times a second to the titanium exhausts, serves this godlike speed. The interior is a sanctuary of conflict, full-grain leather stitched over carbon fiber, a digital cluster for a pilot. This isn't just the most powerful SUV on our list. It is a monument to excess, a breathtaking reminder of what happens when limits are ignored. These 7 vehicles represent the divergent paths to the future: intelligent hybrids, fearless electrics, and unapologetic hypermachines. One thing is certain: the SUV will never be the same. Which of these revolutions speaks to you? Let us know your top pick in the comments below. If this glimpse into 2026 got your pulse racing, do us a huge favor, hit that like button and subscribe to Hybrid and EV Insider. We're your front row seat to the future of driving. Thanks for watching.